Hey folks, good afternoon. Hey folks, good afternoon. Alright. Press any button.
Sorry to barge in on you. Oh, looks like you've already started. "2B, can you hear me? First, you'll want to check your brightness settings. You don't know how to adjust the brightness?
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I found the...
Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Evening, Panzer. How you doing? How art thou? I'm so confused with this area.
Right then. Let's get started.
Okay.
We'll go through each adjustment in order.
Oh, I'm okay. How are you?
Let's start by getting the brightness set.
Alright, so I'm not controlling this. I'm thinking...
Okay, how does this look?
Okay. So this is... My guess is that this section was like when I played as 2B, it recorded all of this, and now I have to sit through it as 9S, and I can't skip it. So maybe I went to the bathroom or something. I have no idea, because I can't select these. That's annoying. All right, maybe I just gotta wait. Well, hopefully your writer's block goes away soonish. Yeah. Since I have no control over this, I think I'm just waiting. Screen brightness, huh? I'm so confused.
Roger that.
All right.
Oh,
so that's what
and
it
I
was.
should probably let you know that this entire process is being recorded for posterity.
So if you take
Now let's take a look at your voice recognition
if you take forever
settings.
on the menu like I
Since your
did
voice recognition is
when
set
I
to mute,
started the
which isn't
game,
gonna work.
you got to live through it
I'm gonna call
eventually.
out to you now. Make sure you can hear my voice.
My God,
Ma'am?
I can't even skip
Are
it
you
either.
there?
Now I
Can
can
you hear
skip, I
me?
guess.
Hello? Go ahead and adjust your settings so you can hear me, alright? Adjust the settings until you can hear my voice. Alright, are we good now? Oh, thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings. Oh, what the heck? My pulse rate is rising. It seems to be back to normal now. How odd. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec, we need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know? Huh? Wait, no. You need to leave that turned on. Okay, good. If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it. So, once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out. Morning.
You're in space. There's no morning. But that is the colloquial thing you say when someone wakes up.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing
I know, right?
regular checks
There's no
on you
color
from
in
now
space. It's all monochrome.
I see.
on. Oh, don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know. Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
I mean, you're wearing clothes.
9S.
You're fine.
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
All right. If you say so. Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We'd better go see what's up, man. 2B.
All right. Oh, that way.
You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close-range map. Be sure to save often.
Okay. I'll do just that. Thank you. So yeah, as part of the overall experience of this game, we just beat the A ending of the game, and now we're working on the B ending, and there are several others. But now we're playing the story from 9S's perspective, which gives us, you know, a different perspective, of course, and it also gives you a nice new toy in the form of hacking your enemies. So I'll probably be skipping some of the dialogue, because we have seen it already.
2B. Maintenance finished? Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time. Understood. I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well. Understood.
Well, alright then. Let's go to Earth.
The surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet. The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
Hey, 2B. Why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Alright, alright.
Yeah, right. It's like Ikaruga.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
2B, come in. I've set a landing
What's nice
point
is
for your
that,
flight
like,
unit.
it's like
You'll be touching down quite a
built-in
ways
new
from the
game
resistance
pluses
camp,
that it's
unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
it's a continuation of the story,
Good luck down there.
or the story from a different perspective, but you get to keep all of your weapon upgrades and items and chips and all that. So that's good. And your levels. I think 9S starts out as like level 30 something, whatever we ended the first story with. Yep, 34. Fantastic.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Let me touch this. There we go. Good. Alright, Moose. You can take me to the resistance camp. Moose! Moose!
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile.
Oh.
We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Well, then they're not enemies, are they?
So this is the resistance camp, huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
You're number 2.
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most of this territory.
Heyo,
must be
how
the
you
new
doing, Dork
scouts we heard
Princess?
about. Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information for you. Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
Quest. Don't need any of this. You sell plug-in chips? You mean those little doodads that serve as power-ups for your body? Afraid not. I'd love to sell plug-in chips, but I don't have the necessary raw materials. Now, if I happen to get those raw materials, I bet we could do some business. But until then... Say, now there's an idea. What if you got the materials for me? I've got this bum leg, see? Can't really get around myself. Can't you just repair your own leg? You work in the supply trade, after all. If only. Unfortunately, all our parts are dedicated to the war effort. Can't spare any for myself. Personally, I'm hoping you wipe out those machines so I can start dancing again. But until then, will you look for what I need? Alright. Thanks a million. Okay. So, I need 1 broken spring, 1 small gear, and 1 broken circuit. You can smash up a few small machines to find them. You can obtain them from enemies in the big open area towards the left when you exit the camp. I think I already have some of those.
Okay,
Enjoy.
That's everything the supply trader asked for.
Let me talk to you.
Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to Yorha. By helping them, we also help ourselves.
Ooh, you
So
got your
no, I
D&D
don't
campaign
think they're
started. That's
paying.
awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, you found the materials. That's great. Now I can start upgrading and crafting items for you. I imagine you can spare a few of those supplies to fix your leg. Yeah, no. Why don't you tell us what's really going on? See, it's my left leg that's all busted up. My left leg is the one that's fully original. I've repaired this old body of mine 100 times over during this war. I've swapped parts in and out so many times I can't even keep track. But this leg, this left leg, it's never been touched. So, if I go and replace that, what happens? I mean, would I even be me anymore, or would I just... Anyway, it's my own problem. I didn't mean to trouble you with it. I'm alright, thank you. I should be getting more inventory soon, so swing by when you can. Thank you. Probably got stuff for you, too. Nah. Okay, you're just an info bot. Quest. I'm zooming through some of this dialogue because we've already seen it in the first, in 2B's playthrough. So some of this stuff is a little bit inconsequential, just quick tasks. The general message here is we're helping out the camp because we're good friendies. Oh, what is it? Well, I probably should have paid attention. If I can't get that servicing device repaired, I won't be long for this line of work. Oh, I gotta. All right. Outside is where it would be then. Cool. I bet we can get to the desert apartments pretty quickly, which is which
This
has
must
a
have been
really
quite
neat
a city
scene.
once upon a time. Too
I
bad
don't think you'll
vegetation's
saw.
claimed most of it now.
So it's part of the main story.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is
It's
your
part of the
regularly scheduled
whole
contact.
experience of the game.
This is 9S.
But I'll wait.
Nothing to report. Weather's sure nice today, though.
Nothing to report. Copy that. And no need for a weather report. Operator 210 out.
So,
You don't have to
yeah,
be
there are
so
26
formal all the
endings in the
time,
game.
operator. Though I kind of like that about you.
The majority of them are silly joke endings, but A through E are like main story. A, you play through the first, I'll just say first part of the game as 2B, and then you play through the entire thing again as 9S. Though it'll be a lot quicker since we already know all the dialogue, and we're at the same level we ended the first playthrough at, so we can pretty much zoom through it. But you see the game through his perspective, and you also get the ability to hack enemies, so it changes up the gameplay a bit too. But then after that, things change. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So it's kind of like a built-in New Game Plus that still like advances the story. Because you get to
This is
keep
the
all your
place that
items
weapons
and
trader
your
was talking
levels
about.
and all that stuff.
Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
But the enemies seem to increase in level with you, so that's part of it. There we go. I'm just gonna hack it. This is what hacking looks like. Didn't you watch Jurassic Park? So depending on the enemy, hacking will immediately kill them, or it will do massive damage to them. And some, like these minor enemies, aren't so much worth the trouble. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. So with 2B, her Y button was her like heavy sword, or her secondary weapon. With 9S, the Y button is hacking. So I gotta be careful. I'm used to comboing with the X and Y button. I gotta be careful not to use it as often as 2B. No, actually, you didn't what?
That should be enough. Let's get these back to the trader. Plant
Cool.
life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
Oh, you're just standing around. Moose. Oh, hello. Oh, watch Jurassic Park. Gotcha. Well, alright. My joke didn't land then. Or any other movie from the 80s and 90s that represented hacking as a 3D space. Let's moose on out of here then. Back to camp. Come on. Yay! Yeah! The moose is loose. So we'll get to the desert as soon as we can because it's beneficial. Because after that part in the story, we get the ability to teleport, to transport between the access points. Access. Yo. There you go. Oh, I almost forgot. I still owe you a reward. I wanted to say thanks for helping me get things up and running again, so I whipped you up some upgrade materials. Thanks. Want to try them out? You bet. Cruel oath. Engine blade. I'll keep what I got. Alright, bye-bye. Oh hey, I actually have a request for you as well. There have been lots of reports of dangerous machines appearing in the desert recently. This is very unusual, so it may be indicative of something bigger. Groose the Moose? It's a moose named Groose. That Groose the Moose is loose. Like a caboose. Now I hear your hot types are pretty good at examining things. You think you can look into this whole mess for me? Of course. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. I'll tell our allies in the desert that you're coming. Be careful out there, okay? Okay. I should sell some of this. I have so many copper ores. Oh, these are all chips. Which I should also sell at some point because I have a lot. Oh my gosh. Looking for the 99s. There we go. That's reduced you to like, I don't know, 50. That way, we're not just wasting all the pickups we could have had. Rusted clumps. Alright, good. Alright, to the desert.
Operator to 9S. Transferring coordinate data for the location specified by Resistance leader.
Hey, Moose. Where's Moose?
Nice,
Hello.
operator. You work fast.
Mindless chatter drains energy, 9S. Please keep your comments reserved for mission-related topics.
Yeah.
You can just get 99 strings. Yeah, you can't just get them. Anytime.
Have we seen
you
these
can.
things before?
Hello. Alright. Guess I can spare a minute. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Moose. I'm trying to hurt you. Ah! Alright, let's hack this big guy. Not you. Got the little ones first. Oh, you're a Goldie, aren't you? Interesting. That's the first type of that enemy we've seen so far. Did we get you? Huh? He's not fully dead. Probably take out the big ones first, huh? So we're only taking out a portion of his health each time because he's an enhanced enemy. Alright, big guy. You're next. You. Come on. Ouch. Alright, you're getting in the way, little one. Ouch. Alright. Now you should be easier to deal with. Oh, poor moose. All those bullets flying around. Oh, you should be gone now. Yes, no? Guess they're both gold. So, I wonder. Ouch. Machine core. Well, that's worth 10,000. Poor moose. Moose, can you take me into the desert? I don't know if it'll let you go that far.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. Currently, our struggle against the machine life forms is at a stalemate. This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling. But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than to return to Earth. Glory to mankind.
Those council broadcasts are always so stiff.
Hey, our leader told me all about you. Name's Jackass. Nice to meet you. I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert? Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it. So, Jackass, was it? What are you doing all the way out here?
Hmm? Oh, that? Well... wouldn't want to have anyone getting tangled up in that, now would we? Don't go trying to be a hero, alright?
Yay, Moose still alive. Moose. Thankfully that explosion didn't take him out.
Who opens a sealed gate with explosives? There's gotta be an easier way, right? This sand sure is slippery. Careful. We've got enemies approaching.
Moose.
These machines are talking.
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that they've been seeing this a lot lately. Couldn't tell you why, though.
Alright. Alright, Moose, you're fun, but it's gonna be quicker just to fight them. Oh, I gotta equip these again, huh?
Do you think they even understand the concept of being scared?
Okay, good. Okay, cool. So treasure chests remain open.
What's with the weird-looking outfits?
I've seen that sort of thing when I was going through some old data. It looks like what humans used to wear long ago. Certain human collectives used to use face paint like that, too.
Combust. That's new. Huh. Huh. Neato. Evade. Yeah, all these are quite useful, so I'll keep what I got.
2B, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean anything. They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help, why would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, got that auto pickup thing. I should probably equip that so I don't have to grab every single little thing. Auto collect items. Okay, so it costs 6 to use it. Bullet detonation. I can take that off. Auto hide hot elements in certain situations. Save points. Display the text log. Yeah. Might be enough. Yeah, just enough. Cool. There. Yay. Don't have to stop and grab every item now. In the long run, that's going to save me minutes. Hello.
Die. Run. Run. Scary.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
Cool, I think it only took us... Yeah, only took us 40 minutes to get to this area. I think it took us close to 2 hours for 2B's story. Oh,
long ago,
new
a
bits.
volcano erupted. From the fires of the eruption, a god emerged. One day, the god appeared before the machines and said, consciousness, pain, joy, misery, fury, shame, desolation, the future, the meaning of life.
Little bits of cryptic backstory.
What's that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human.
Hey, I've fought this machine before, right?
Proposal. Enemy should be dispatched immediately. Leaving
Interesting.
such a dangerous foe intact would be unwise.
Alright,
If you say so.
you're gonna get hacked. Interesting you should say that, because that was... We fought a tank and
Ready to engage.
2Bs. Not any yet. Not any in this story yet. Residual data or something. Here. Ow! Butts! That hurt. And if you fail at hacking, of course you get hurt. Dang it. I... Ah! Alright. get hit. Oh, butts. Alright, well, this is practice. They're only gonna get... Well, this is a tough enemy, but, you know, it's gonna get harder. So we better get used to it. It's nice that you have the option, too. You can attack him physically, but it tends to be quicker to hack. For these big enemies. Especially the golden ones. I do like the music change, too. Another gold one. We'll take out the tank first. There we go. Come on. Go around. There we go. These little golden ones aren't that difficult. They just have a lot of health. Was that the monster he saved 2B from that he forgot about? Like in the very beginning, he saved her from a big, like, saw-handed monster machine. So no, not that one. He had to use his black box to kamikaze all those machines, but didn't upload his data, so he didn't remember that.
Brother? Wait, there's more of these things?
I guess brother, they mean the other little golden ones. Because we took one out in the city a minute ago. Oh, good. Yeah. Just walk over them when you collect them. That's so nice. Well, quality of life improvement that is.
Target confirmed. Let's get him.
I don't think I had coffee today. Got a bit of a headache, and I just realized that's probably why. Hello. Oh, machine core. Fantastic. Big guy, I'm hacking you. I don't believe you saw this section, did you, Dork Princess? Or Panzer?
I wonder what makes them choose these words.
These are android bodies.
Hypothesis. They were killed by local machine life forms.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here.
Alright. Anyone still there? Got no response.
There it goes!
They don't give up. Run. Run. Must run.
Guess not. Everyone went away.
Multiple machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
In that case, I'm going to use the restroom. It's good old Cherry. Ah, good. All right. Yay, fun scene coming up. Still chasing that little robot who's running from us. He's led us here. Ow.
Child.
What is this?
Don't listen to them, 2B.
Together forever. Together forever. Carry me.
It's a robot
They
orgy.
don't have any feelings. They're just imitating human speech. Let's take
They're
them
trying to make children. They don't have the ability to.
I'll get you for this. Kill the androids. Kill, destroy. I'll let you. Kill. Hatred, pain, slaughter. This cannot continue. 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 This cannot continue.
What's happening?
An android?
No. This is a machine.
Adam. I don't want to attack you. You're gonna make me.
Androids, why fight?
Yeah, the game's good about doing that. This went from funny to gross to depressing real fast. And now it's gross again. This cannot continue.
Is this really a machine? Damn it, not another one.
2B! We gotta get out of here! Come on! Through that hole!
Definitely one of my favorite scenes in the game. Because of that reason. Because it, like, whiplashes your emotions in several ways. Well, this is interesting. This is weird. This is sad. This is upsetting. This is
It stopped.
beautiful.
Looks like we're safe now.
At the end.
What the hell just happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
That's some good art. And when the song started playing, when the "This Cannot Continue" song started playing the first time I played it, that's when I was hooked. That's when I had to finish the game.
Let's move to an area with better reception so we can contact command.
Can I go up here? No. It's just slidey sand. Alright. Dang it. Between this, Hollow Knight, Thousand Year Door, why do you pick so many gross games? I don't know. I guess my penchant for gross isn't very... I'm tolerant of gross. Like, it's also like an intriguing element, because, like, I don't know, the From Software does it a lot. They have, like, the swamps and the rickety boards and the just filth-laden areas. It's like, oh, this is awful, but, like, okay, let's explore this idea, because it is upsetting, but the fact that they're willing to go there and delve into the deep, dark depths of depravity, yay, alliteration, is pretty cool.
Okay, this is good. We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
Cool. In under an hour, we got to the "This Cannot Continue" scene. Good work. Well, I guess there was also the very beginning scene that I had done before last night. So that adding that on is probably closer to like an hour and 20. Moose. Time to go to the resistance camp.
Whew. I think we've earned a breather. Say 2B, I was hoping we could talk about our next move. I'm worried about the damage we took in that last battle with the machines. Maybe we should return to the resistance camp to resupply and conduct maintenance?
Yes.
All right, let's go back.
You got it.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
What? Yeah, not really. That's my big gripe about 9S's playthrough, that it's just parallel to 2B's. That's why I'm intending to kind of rush through it, because we're not seeing much change. We're not really seeing much change in the story. We're just seeing it from a different angle. So, yeah, my goal is to try to go through it pretty quickly. Ah, it's you. Blah, 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 blah. Yay, they give us a room to sleep in if we want to. Thank you. Alright, what else? Nothing? Okay. B. Inbox. Oh, 9S's inbox. Cool. Supply trader, new products. Brah, brah, brah. Alright. I think we have to go to the bunker now. Yeah. Yes. There is, I'm not sure how prevalent it's even going to be, though. But the story does go into a different direction after 9S's adventure. Captain! Actually, there's something I need to ask you. Improve the network between the bunker and the surface. Materials. Alright. Now we can transport. Sippin' ya. Is that a term you use often to where it would autocorrect for you? Something in here? Dude, I already took your quest. Oh, you got another one? Okay. This person does. Operator? What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm analyzing data. Is this part of your current assignment? No, it is merely a hobby. Wait, really? The world contains a vast amount of data. Coordinates, network code readings, photographic images, and so on. Analyzing this data can often lead to discovering new information. I spend my downtime seeking out such information. That seems kinda boring. I mean, no offense. It is more interesting than engaging in mindless banter. Hey! Still, there might be a way to make this chatter less mindless. Terminal in the abandoned factory that I cannot access with our satellites. If you feel like helping, you can head over there and transfer the data to me. Alright. Wonderful. I'll send the coordinates at once. The terminal is kind of hard to find, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll let you know once we find it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Alright, back to the camp. I think the next place they're gonna send me is the amusement park. It's cool. I wonder if we can reach a meal by the time I have to leave. Got about an hour and a half. That'll be my target. I'm gonna see if I can reach the first time we meet a meal.
Operator to 9S. I will now relay the materials necessary to improve the network environment. You need to acquire...
Yeah. I don't care.
Operator to 9S.
This is 9S. Go ahead.
I have an incoming message for 2B and 9S from the commander.
Okay.
Initiating playback. 2B, 9S. We've lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their way to the surface. Their black boxes are online, so we presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over and investigate.
Yeah.
End transmission.
I heard something about that back at the Resistance camp.
We're at the
Target
resistance
location
camp.
confirmed. I'm worried about the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon as possible.
Heard about this from the bunker. These are the parts we need for our network structure, right? Thanks for bringing them over. We already had some. Thank you. Ooh, simple gadget. This can be useful. I think we need them for upgrades and stuff.
2B to Operator 6-0. Material handover.
Do not eat a meal.
Copy that.
You'll
Good work.
do not eat
I
a
see
meal.
the commander's as much of a slave driver as ever. It's like she was built to be as efficient and hard-assed as possible.
Oh, she's not so bad.
Are you serious?
Totally serious. The commander actually lets a lot of things slide on the side. Like, did you know that she leaves piles of clothes strewn everywhere? The cleaning team is so sick of it. Oh, and she never performs regular maintenance on herself. A lot of the hard-ass nature you mention is just for show.
How do you know all this?
I can't tell you that. Operator 6-0, out.
What the heck was all that about?
Let's change this to... I want to play with Mirage. Yeah, it looks like we're going to the park. Let's go to the park.
Looks like our surface route's been cut off. Maybe we can get through from underground.
So that way everyone gets away with emoting.
So 2B.
And maybe so.
Those machines out in the desert look just like androids, right?
She's lax about it.
But we androids were modeled after our human creators. So why would machines try to look like us?
There's no point trying to work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
Oh, hello. New kind of scene.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042. Control has been assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153. Control has been assigned to 9S.
Combat data exchange requested.
Exchange accepted.
Proposal. Data should be exchanged regularly for greater efficiency.
Proposal accepted. Data will be exchanged regularly for greater efficiency.
And communication.
So cool. There's even a relationship between our pods. That's fun. Little bits of added world building through 9S's story like that. Guess they figured they had to make up for it because it's just a parallel story. So they added things like this and the pods.
They were found by the machines. The machines called them treasures. Each treasure had a different shape. Each treasure had a different shape.
Hearts, stars, and rainbows. Clovers and blue moons? Pots of golden... No. Rainbows and the red balloons. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes. That's what it is.
What the?
Wow, this is weird.
Let's be happy together. Together.
Yeah.
Together.
Just having a good old time, huh? Y'all aren't hurting nobody. Now look, we're not allowed to have feelings, but that's kind of a stupid rule. So I won't get mad if anyone just happens to get to have some emotions. But I can't get mad. God, this is confusing. Right? Like, That's silly. Doodly-doo. Okay. Not anything I need here. Oh, wow, we get a lot of money. That's nice. I hope that
Where does this corridor lead?
Well, let's keep walking and we'll find out. I hope that the scientist robot, that quest just keeps continuing, because we'd given him like 60,000
We're getting
G in
resistance
total.
signals from that building over there.
And I think he needs like 120 more. But hopefully he doesn't start over. And it looks like all of our, hopefully. We can't, okay, so we can't transport yet.
We
But
need a way through.
Let's look around for a route we can take.
But it looks like our access points stay activated, which is handy. And of course, the treasure chests remain open. So you're not having to do every little thing over and over again.
Let's dance.
Let us dance.
Let's play.
I know, right? I wanted to say that while I was watching the mods. Dork Princess says, you know what's something weird? Kind of low-key ship the mods. And in my head, when I was watching them, I was thinking, I'd ship it.
Armed. We'll regret it later if we let them escape. So let's take
The
them out.
pods. No, even with as monotone as they are, there definitely seems like there's some chemistry. You gonna get hacked. Ow, ow, ow. What? Now, this amusement park does house one of the more difficult, not difficult bosses, but just a boss with a huge health pool. It's the big rabbit statue out in the front. And at this point in the game, we can take it on. The easiest way right now is to just keep using hacking on it. And it gives you a butt ton of experience. So it's a way to level up quickly in this game. One more hack. Gotcha. Come on. Oh, you gotta actually hit him. Come on. Oh, I have to be locked on this with this. I can't just be pressing the hack button. I have to lock on as well. Makes sense. I get used to that then. I didn't use my lock on as often when I was playing as 2B. But it's gonna be pretty necessary with 9S. Machine core. I want that.
What's this? Some kind of crystal?
Analysis. It is a core fragment from the machine life form. It is similar in structure to a plant cell.
A plant cell.
It is similar in structure to a plant cell.
What's this?
Analysis. It is a device that propels humans on rails at high speeds for the purposes of amusement. It was commonly referred to as a roller coaster.
Roller
Humans
coaster.
sure are strange creatures. Hey, 2B.
Yes.
People who know me well usually call me Nines, so... So what do you think? I mean, if you want to call me Nines, it's totally okay.
I'm
Oh.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay. Woo. Pretty. Now I appreciate the setting for this fight. Not often do you see a roller coaster fight in a JRPG. Kind of makes me think of
Alert. Multiple resistance members detected beneath this room.
Makes me think of Final Fantasy VI and the battle with the ghost train. Yeah, there's a big old heart in the middle of the castle. It's a cool design. Hello.
What the hell?
Simone.
Our records don't say anything about a machine like this.
And I believe... Well, we'll get a little bit more information about Simone after a while. Okay, so we can't hack her at the moment. I think we gotta build up to that. I love that they timed the projectiles, her moves to the music in this one. Ow. Japanese role-playing game is that.
I must become beautiful. I must make beautiful.
It's trying to hack us. If we take hacking damage, it'll affect our bodies as well.
Ooh.
2B!
Beautiful. Beautiful. I must be beautiful.
Those look like corpses.
Are we seriously being attacked with dead androids?
Wait, I don't think... 2B! I'm detecting black box signals. They are dead. They've been turned into weapons.
All right. This ends now.
Hacks.
I'm going to try to hack it back. Keep it busy.
You got it.
Alright. Alright, Simone. There we go. One more.
What do you think? I've accentuated my beauty with parts of my machine friends. I'm more beautiful than ever now. So, will you tell me you love me?
Yeah, it's a really cool fight. Cool. Dun, dun, dun. So she was yet another. Hold on. another fan of someone who loved Jean-Paul, that machine, and doesn't seem like he returned her love, as he doesn't seem to with any of the robots who like him. But she took it to the extreme of physically changing herself and destroying others for her benefit, just to try to impress this guy. Now, her name, Simone, I believe it's in reference to Jean-Paul Sartre's girlfriend in real life. And it's funny because that relationship is reversed in real life. She was the one who, sort of, like, it's not completely opposed, but like she had several lovers, and he felt jealous about that. So she was the popular one.
Affirmative.
He went after her rather than her going after him. I think that's how it was. Look at me. Oh, please look at me. I want your eyes to look upon me alone. Have I not become beautiful? Do these clothes make me look cute? Would he like it if I walked like this? I still don't understand what it means to love someone. But I've made up my mind. I will do whatever it takes to capture his affection. Long ago, an old machine life form told me something. Beauty is what wins love. But what is beauty? After researching the old world, I finally learned the truth. Beauty is pretty skin. Beauty is stylish accessories. Beauty is looking one's best. I will become beautiful. I will do it for him. I once heard tell of a precious jewel far to the east. It was said to be located on a terribly dangerous mountain, but I did not care. I slipped on cliffs. I fell into rocks, but eventually I claimed the jewel. Blue stone. Brilliant blue. So beautiful. I lost many parts obtaining this jewel. I lost myself. But my wounds are badges. There's a rumor floating among the other machine life forms lately. Devour the body of an android to gain eternal beauty. Such nonsense. It is physically impossible to obtain beauty by consuming an android. But I tried anyway. I would try anything. I wanted to vomit, but I kept going. It tasted like oil. Not a moment passed where I didn't strive to become more beautiful. But he still won't look my way. I even tried to learn what is called a song. Songs can make someone have feelings for you. That's what they say. So I practice every day. But he still won't look my way. I ate more androids. I even ate machine life forms. But he still won't look my way. He 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 won't look my way. Won't look my way. Won't look my way. Won't look my way. And so on. He still won't look my way. That's when I realized he cares not for jewels, or songs, or beauty, or appearance, or anything else. I cannot win his love. Why have I done this to myself? Meaningless. 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 I gaze into the mirror. In its reflection, I see only my own meaninglessness. And so I scream. Someone, please, look my way.
Thanks for the assist.
Oh, you mean the hacking? No worries. Us scanners are pretty good at that kind of thing. I've got your back anytime.
We have to save those androids.
I'm sorry, 2B. Their circuits are fried. I think they were only being kept alive by that enemy.
Oh.
So,
What is it?
that machine had some pretty weird things to say, huh? It's almost like it had actual emotion.
The machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Hostiles!
I am not hostile.
Huh?
You defeated Broken Machine. You saved us.
This thing is awfully verbose for a machine.
We repay you. Come to our village.
It could be a trap. Still, we should at least head over there and gather data, right?
A lesson about throwing all of who you are away in service to someone else.
This way. Here.
Love can make people do some terrifying things sometimes. That's a... Oof. Obsession, desire, love, whatever you want to call it. It certainly wasn't requited by Jean-Paul. Man, to go to such lengths just to get someone's attention.
What's that?
Oh, right. You wouldn't have seen that before. They're sending supplies up from Earth to the moon and the bunker. There are no spare parts or fuel in space, after all.
Huh. So why don't the machines, or the aliens who created them, attack the bunker directly? They originally came here from outer space, right?
Well, there are a few theories about that, but no one knows for sure. Hard to tell what an alien is thinking, you know?
Huh. Well, like... Yeah, I almost feel like sometimes 9S is more detached than 2B. Yeah, I guess in their own ways. I don't know if it was...
Brother?
Oh, never mind.
Why do we have to wear undergarments? It's such a hassle.
The records claim humans covered their crotches as they went about their business. Revealing one's genitals was seen as problematic. So just be quiet and wear them already.
Okay, but why are we eating this plant matter? Machines don't need to eat things like this.
This is a type of fruit. Our data suggests that mankind gained great intelligence from consuming fruit. So quit griping and eat it already.
All right, if that's what you want. But once we're done, can we play together for a bit?
Fine.
Oh, great. Then I'll eat lots of fruit.
Like, I'm not really sure if it's implied that 9S and 2B are seeing those, the images when we were fighting with Simone, and it showed the flashes of her with Jean-Paul. I'm not sure if it's implying that they saw them, or... Because, yeah. Or not. It might just be a thing that the player gets to see.
They all have white flags.
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
Hello.
Hi, Bess.
Before we begin, there's something you must understand. We are not your enemies.
2B, we can't trust anything the machines say.
I understand that you see us as the enemy, but... Well, anyway. My name is Pascal. I'm the leader of this village. Those who reside here desire nothing more than to live a peaceful existence. Look around for yourself. You'll see that it's true.
We already have something of a relationship with you androids. In fact, I'm hoping you can take this to Anemone in the resistance camp. Like, it is interesting, like, let's see, I mean, he's more openly emotive, but he goes on about how machines don't have feelings and seems to have an easier time not thinking about how he's killing these things. And it's interesting because, yeah, they kind of play off each other that way. When one is feeling like the machines might be, like when they were walking down the stairs after Simone, it was 9S who was like contemplating about her having emotions, and then 2B stepped in and was like, you're the one who said there were no emotions. It's like, yeah, I guess. So they kind of balance each other out there. They kind of will attempt to correct each other against all the evidence, and then so they're both growing together and just trying to convince themselves and each other that they're not seeing what they're seeing, I think. In fact, yeah, okay. What is it? It's a fuel filter that she requested. If you take it to her, it should make it clear that we're a peaceful group. All right. Let's do that. Huh. Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. I can't. Oh, okay, I can't talk to him yet. We'll have to re-enter the village after we've delivered this to Anemone. Oh, not that way. Oh yeah, it's the entrance that has that way back to the city.
We can get into the city ruins if we move that box.
Yeah.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact. I have something important to discuss with you today.
What is it?
Our maintenance team filed a complaint about how you treat your flight unit. They requested that you cease making unauthorized modifications.
Well, I kinda had to. There's so much excess data sent to me from the satellite, it's delaying aim correction.
If you have a rebuttal, you need to discuss it with maintenance. Fight it out if you must. Operator 210 out.
Jeez. My operator's more prone to violence than I thought.
Yeah, Eve's like a little kid. He just wants to play with his brother. Say Anemone. I've got a package for you from a machine called Pascal. A fuel filter? Ah, perfect timing. We were running low. Wait, you met Pascal? Sure did. So, you've been consorting with machines, huh? Just the ones in the village. They're totally harmless, and they also have the means to construct intricate devices that we can't. In exchange, we provide them with oil and other materials. I guess you'd call it a form of commerce. I see. Anyway, if you're headed back there, please take this high viscosity oil to Pascal.
Well, what do you think?
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
But seriously, why is Eve a dude? Well, they actually bring it up in one of those cutscenes where they're sitting at a table. They haven't yet, but that will be a thing. I mean, pretty. I guess it's a pretty obvious connection. Like, Eve came out of Adam's chest. It looked like when he was born. That's a very Eve thing to do. Okay, so we still can't transport between those yet. Hey, Moose, you were waiting for me. Thank you. Might even see that scene very soon. I'm trimming all the fat off of this playthrough. Just going quickly. Moose riding helps. And we've done like most of the side missions already, so like it's gonna be easier for me to not get distracted. Oop, I got to respond with a yes to this request real quick. All right. Blarp. Oh, you brought some high viscosity oil. Anemone is just so kind and understanding. If only all androids and machines could live together in peace like this. Never gonna happen. I guess not. I'd appreciate it if you could help out some of the other machines as well, though.
After all, the only way to understand someone is to get to know them. Isn't that right?
Fair enough.
What's that noise?
Oh no.
Operator to 9S. Emergency transmission incoming. We've detected a Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. It seems to be accompanied by a large number of machine life forms. All Yorha members are ordered to engage at once.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
I promise you, we were not aware of this information. I realize the odds of you believing me are strikingly low, but I hope you will nonetheless.
We'll sort it out later.
Whoops. Whoops. We're getting one of the silly endings. We went the wrong direction. 2B and 9S chose to abandon their mission, allowing the machines to wreak destruction upon the city ruins and resistance camp. The extinction of Yorha is also surely a matter of time. Ending H. One of the wrong turn endings. Yay. Oh, hello. Yeah. Ah, darn it. I gotta deliver. I gotta go all the way back to Anemone. And dang it. Well, that's because I didn't save. This is why you gotta quick save. Well, that's one ending down. I gotta do this fetch quest again. God dang it. How are you doing, Mo Connoisseur? Moe? Moe Connoisseur?
We can get into the city ruins if we move that box.
Well, lesson learned. Well, I say that, but I keep not quick saving.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact. I have something important to discuss with you today.
Let's go.
What is it?
Go.
Our maintenance team filed a complaint about how you treat your flight unit. They requested that you cease making unauthorized modifications.
Well, I kinda had to. There's so much excess data sent to me from the satellite, it's delaying aim correction.
If you have a rebuttal, you need to discuss it with maintenance. Fight it out if you must. Operator 210 out.
Jeez. My operator's more prone to violence than I thought.
Alright. Dang it. Trying to multitask is hard. Alright, Moose. Just hang out there. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, what do you think?
He just started transmitting
Oh,
to us
shoot.
directly.
Moose, I'm sorry.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
That moose got too close. I hit the attack button by accident. Poor moose. All right. Quick save. All right.
What's that
Well,
noise?
upside, we got another ending.
Operator to 9S. Emergency transmission incoming. We've detected a Goliath-class
I'm gonna
enemy
sell something.
inside the city ruins. It seems to be accompanied by a large number of machine life forms. All Yorha members are ordered to engage at once.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
I promise you, we were not aware of this
Two
information.
clues.
I realize the odds of you
Ah,
believing
the
me are
moose
strikingly
that got
low,
two clues.
But I hope you will nonetheless.
We'll sort it out later.
Yay.
Let's go.
Are androids programmed for angst? These ones seem to be. I know I have some machine cores, and those are worth a lot. Oh, what is that? Meteorites, but those are probably upgrade items. Oh, cool. Fantastic. Hey! That's lovely. That's a whole lot of moolah. Alright. This is the correct direction. La 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 la. Bwah bwah bwah. The moose.
Operator
They
210
got too
here.
close.
Do you read me? Operator to 9S. I have bad news and I have good news. Bad first. We've confirmed the presence of 2 Goliath-class heavy weapon enemies.
2 of them?
Now, the good news. We've used your previous Goliath combat data to analyze the enemy. And it seems we have identified a weakness. Command has modified a firing unit based on this new intel. It's been installed on a pair of flight units that are heading your way.
Alright.
It's your
Watch out,
R&D
moose.
for you.
I don't want to hit another moose.
Check your map data. Operator out.
Thanks, operator.
That would be moose on moose
Command is
abuse.
deploying new flight units for us. They just set the coordinates, so let's get going.
On it.
Let down the sluice. Here come the moose.
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful.
I call a truce. The mediator shall be Groose. How many factions are in that truce? Deuce.
Damn it!
Hacks.
Displaying data on...
Oh, you got a tiny head. Alright. Machines are on the loose. Oh. Alright. Yeah, it's quicker to hack. This guy. Don't make me bring the thunder, for I am Zeus. Oh, look. Is that tree there a spruce? We get the oil juice. Nice. Yay!
Let's get to those flight units while we can.
Enemy anti-air defenses are on patrol at higher altitudes. A low-altitude approach is recommended.
Don't make me bring in the Untitled Goose. Untitled Goose. I think this robot is the color of puce.
Target enemies offline. That should do it for the Goliaths.
And his designation, 110 Bruce. This is why we're gonna have to set fire to his caboose.
It's resonating in tandem with the area beneath the combat zone.
Boom.
What the?
Unbelievable.
Alien.
The aliens who haven't revealed themselves in hundreds of years were hiding underground?
Alert. Alert.
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine lifeforms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet. We need more data. All Yorha units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else. We can't let this chance slip through our...
But it seems to be underground. Like,
You know who'd be
way
proud of
underground.
these
Guess we'll
jokes
see
right
once we
now?
get there.
Dr. Seuss.
If we're lucky.
I agree.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B? The ground is caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time. This hallway looks pretty old.
Bye-bye. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye.
Look at all these dead machines. Seems like they've been here for a long time.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
Moosin'. Oh, it's just no use.
Are they dead?
2B, look.
Destroyed alien motherships.
Don't be so obtuse.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
You.
2B,
Aren't you quite the pair? Perhaps we can discuss our current situation. My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us. The machines.
Wiped out.
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
you destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret. were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us.
Ouch. Ouch.
But the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why them?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating. We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them.
Nah.
Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Bonkers.
I suppose this concludes negotiations.
Oh boy.
The only remaining option is to destroy you, the same way we destroyed these. Time grows short. This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
They're gone.
Bonkers, please. They're just looking for clues.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
Blues Clues. Yeah. We are looking for Blues Clues. We are looking for Blues Clues. We are looking for Blues Clues. Because we're really smart.
Back this way again? What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
Yay.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago. Anyway, I'll mark the positional data on the map.
Blues Clues. What if I refuse?
Hey, how's it hanging?
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so...
Yeah.
Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the bunker.
This is the point.
Flight
then.
units also leave us open to attack. And they're expensive to operate, too.
Alrighty. That. That. So we gotta go to the bunker. That. Yeah.
I killed my father. I killed my mother. I killed my father. I killed my mother. And in his hand he coldly gripped both the joy of growing up and the agony of being alone.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage. Then they were dead this whole time. The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one. Of course, your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions. Understood.
After refuse, I surrender, I lose.
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins.
Alright.
Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
Yeah. I don't wanna. There we go. Well, there's something. Is that what we need? Let's look at our map. Nah, I can't go there. Okay. Can't do it. For all the fighting 2B's doing, those are some rather impractical shoes. And the way that 9S refers to some of these machines, I think he has some quite archaic views. Thanks for the help. You know, I've been thinking about something lately. Maybe I should just look. Maybe I should look into it. All right. Where to? Pass. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're going. He's just got some prejudice issues. Yeah, well. In that case, I hope his weapons don't see any misuse.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes. Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
Yeah.
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can. Yes, 2B?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yes, 2B?
Pass
Yes,
the
yes, it's a fact.
It's looking like I'm gonna hit my goal today.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This forest kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Alright, cool. Now we can go to the scientist. So it looks like our missions do continue on, which is nice. Because there was this one machine I keep upgrading and fighting. His name is Father Servo. And you fight him, and he's like, ah, good fight. If you want to fight me again, bring me some parts to upgrade me to make me stronger. We'll fight again. And he's maintained his like level 50 form since the last play. So that's good. So I suspect scientist here. Yep, okay. I've already invested 60,000. Have another 20. 2 days later. Alright. Charge attack 3, that's cool. And a meteorite. Now, he wants 100. Alright, let's do it. Are you certain? The time has come. Time for the foremost genius of this generation to perfect the greatest invention of the age. Right then, off to work. I just know I can make this happen. 1 week later. It is finally complete. The greatest invention of this or any generation. Or it was meant to be. Sadly, I failed. It was meant to be a launch tower for sending rockets to the very moon itself. And while the craft it launched did soar into the lofty darkness of outer space, it regrettably did not reach the moon. Instead, it landed on Mars. It overshot. It's all damnably frustrating. I'm the world's foremost genius, after all. Never before have I sipped the bitter brew of defeat. That's defeat, making it to Mars. Still, all is not lost. I'll gladly sell you some of the materials the rocket carried back from that red and desolate planet. Cool, so we get to buy some... Ooh, a mask. Oh, sure, I'll buy an alien mask. Oh, sweet, rare material, too. We only have a very few of these, so fantastic. Now we get access to meteorite shards. Awesome, so that's the big reward then. Getting a shop that sells a really rare item. You gotta pay a total of 180,000. Which at this point doesn't seem like a lot, because we had somehow gotten so many machine cores. I guess in 9S's playthrough, they're more abundant. Especially with those gold ones. What was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, how does this look? This alien head mask. Let's find a spot where I can see her closely. Lovely. I'll put my Emil mask back on. That right there. Lovely. It looks better on 2B. It's too big on 9S's head. I think I'll go with something else. Well, you can go to rhymezone.com if you want a quick look at all the words that rhyme with moose. Although we are cheating, and she's like saying like issues and all that jazz. Huh.
What was all that about?
No idea.
Hey, what's going on? Excuse me, can I ask just what happened? Oh, this is embarrassing, but if you must know, I was arguing with my child. You don't say. That boy refuses to listen to me, and now he's gone and run off to who knows where. This is terribly forward of me, but would you mind finding him and bringing him home? I'd go myself, but I never survive out there on my own. We'll see what we can do. Look at you, you big softy. Family squabble. Let's go find the baby. Hey, baby.
Say, 2B,
What?
when do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
9S works just fine.
Well, yeah, but... Man,
We got a
this
bunch
job
of
can be
robots
pretty
up in this
rough
hoose.
sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
Yeah. No one cares, 2B. No one cares about that rule. There he is. Okay. All right. I can just warp over there. It'll be quicker. Actually, it might be just as fast to run. All right, Moose. Can you give me a hand? Gotta wait for you to stand up before I can ride you. There we go. The power went out in my house, so I had to replace a fuse. All right, buddy.
Careful,
I'm coming.
2B.
Over there.
Hey, don't you hit that baby. Hey.
Easy there, little guy. It's all right. You weren't scared, were you?
We should leave before more enemies arrive.
Come on, kid. Don't be unreasonable. Any ideas, 2B? I've never dealt with a snot-nosed machine before.
You got me.
Uh-oh. More enemies incoming.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah. You done? Okay. Let me get this money. Doodly doodly doo. Alright.
Are you finished? Your mother is worried about you. She sent us here to find you. So quit with the whining and let us take you home already.
Alright, let's go home.
Stay close, all right? Don't go wandering off.
Hey, mister. Was Mommy really worried about me?
She sure was. So let's go home and have you apologize, all right?
Oh. Come on. Okay. Ah, don't hit that baby. Leave this kid alone. Hey, creature. Leave them kids alone. Alright, you're safe. Ow, 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 ow. a set path. He doesn't follow me. Oh, watch out, Moose. Robot! Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on. No. God dang it. Trying to... Come on now. Alright. Any more bad guys? Bring it on. Hello. Bop! Alright, little one. There's your meme. There's your mummy. Ah, you're back. Thank you so much for bringing him home. Selfish child. How dare you make me worry like that? Hey, no need to get all angry about this. Mommy, no, don't cry. Do you have any idea how worried I was? I'm sorry, Mommy, please don't cry. I'm sorry too, my darling. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, Mommy. Go on, honey, get yourself home. I have to thank these nice people for helping you. Okay, bye-bye, androids. Bye-bye. I swear, sometimes I think that child's mind is just a bunch of bits rattling around in an empty pail. Bolts. I never imagined how hard it would be to disconnect from the network. We're constantly misunderstanding each other. Still, on those rare occasions where we connect, it makes me feel so happy. I can see that. Thank you again for bringing him home. This isn't much, but I'd like very much for you to have it. Deadly Heal 3. That's a really good one. Thank you. Thank you, Maine. Bye-bye. Mutual understanding without a network sounds tough. True, but it also seems kind of fun. Oh, Emmy. Mule. Time to meet you. Again with this track. Ah! La 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 la. Hello. Hello.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage? If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
I'm ready.
All hail the Forest King.
Bring it.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte. Check this guy. He's just running away.
It's going to explode! Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No!
Good idea.
No!
Okay, what was that?
That's a meal. No! You're so serious from Mr. Trust No One. Yeah.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
Cool. Fantastic.
Aim for the enemy androids. Engage battle mode. Now fight for your king.
Bring it.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight. You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Come on. They're in. Ah, yeah. 256 years ago.
This forest we are stationed in. It is hot, humid, unhygienic, a punishing hell for machine life forms. None should have to live in such a place. I have decided. I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence. What's a kingdom? Well, it's sort of like a large house. And inside this house, all our people live together as family. Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
And so the Forest Kingdom was founded. Does that mean every
These machines.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
Does that mean every platoon of machines we destroy here, we get some more information? Worth a shot. Hey, you. Or maybe it's just different spots leading up to the castle that we get those little bits. Little bits.
is with these guys?
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
Oh, sweet. Machine core. I guess not. Alright, so I think the gold end is going to be just going towards the castle. This way, right?
How are we supposed to reach that castle?
Yeah, those are all valid questions. Why are we killing these people? Why are we denying that these people are so obviously people? Why do video games make you kill people?
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
$128 ago.
His Majesty, he's dead. The king who gave all for us. So benevolent and kind, and now he's dead. This sure is sad. It sure is. But we royal knights still have a mission. We placed His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child. And now we must raise this child so he might one day be our new king. He deserves a royal upbringing. He deserves protection. I'll never let you pass. Die, androids.
Ow. Oh boy. Check out the legs. Leg armor. Nah, it won't let us quick warp to the top or anything like that. That'd be cool. Cool. I bet I can make it through this castle
looks
in
like a king's castle, all right.
7 or so minutes. And that'll be it for me. That'll be it for me for today. Blibbity blabbity bloop. Pod program. Okay, that's what I want.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9...
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
There we go. What's the goal in this area? I think they wanted us to make contact with the Forest King, I think. I forget. Honestly, I forget. Pascal wanted us to come here. But of course, the denizens of the forest are, you know, protecting him. So, you know, they're fighting us. Bye-bye. Ah! I think they just wanted to put a castle in this game. 4 hours ago.
His Majesty hasn't grown at all. No, not in the slightest. How can we make him bigger? I don't know. We're too dumb to figure that out. Sure is a cutie, though. Yeah, so tiny and cute. We better keep him safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom. Danger! Danger! Everyone, get out now! Intruders in the kingdom! Don't let them in here.
Why are they on Earth in general? To fight the machines. That's pretty much the... Like... Pretty much Yorha's goal is to fight the machines. That's why they were built. That's why the humans built them. To protect them against the machines. There's that box. Can't save. If I just jump over you.
The king without a very long
Is this their king? That's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Now we know that the machines are people too.
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We picked up a signal from
The
the
androids
black
and the
box of a
humans.
fugitive known as A2.
The androids are starting to learn that.
What you see in front of you
But
is your enemy.
it's been centuries and like hundreds of years of just fighting.
Destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
The machines were apparently built to wipe out humanity, and the androids were built in defense of humanity. But since the creators of the machines died, like the machines have become like gradually become more sentient. So yeah, they're not controlled by anything. They're their own people.
Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Let's go after her, 2B.
Ow.
Damn, she got away. Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B?
Yeah?
Let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Whether in wind or rain, thunder or snow, or even amidst the rising flames of war, they were always together. They never understood why, and yet they spent their lives nestled together. Forever. Forever and ever.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
All right. Well, it's a fair place to end today's session, I think. Ugh. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. You got to see a lot covered in a very little bit of time. So, nice. It's like 9S's 9S's adventure is like just a quick recap almost, because you know where you're going. All right. I'll see y'all later, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Later.